I want to get my ex back, but how do I fix what I did wrong? The answer may surprise you. Getting your ex back doesn't have to be difficult. However, not knowing the right methods can make it a nightmare. Doing the wrong things can make it virtually impossible, and that is why you don't want to follow the crowd. Just because you get some advice from a friend or family member doesn't mean that it's any good. Forums are also loaded with nothing more than opinions, so they should be avoided at all costs. You see, most people do things that drive their ex even further away. The problem is, because the things that seem or feel like the right thing to do are most often the absolute worst. Another problem is that a lot of the advice floating around out there has no basis in fact. It's just something that people hear and they regurgitate it over and over again. Here's an example of what I mean. I'm sure you've heard this one: just make them jealous. Well, this piece of advice is risky at best even when you know how to use it. To just go out and blatantly start seeing someone else in hopes that your ex will get jealous and come running back to you is just, well, ignorant. First of all, you're simply using someone else, and secondly, your ex is just as likely to feel that you've moved on and forget about you completely. On top of that, do you really want your ex to come back simply because they are jealous? I don't think so. In order to repair what you did wrong, you need to be honest with yourself. Analyze the relationship and the things that went wrong to cause the breakup. Accept the blame for those things that you could have done differently. Recognizing those things will enable you to prevent them from happening in the future. Should you get back with your ex once you've done this, simply sit down and write a note to your ex with a sincere apology. It must be handwritten and it must be totally honest and open. Explain that you understand where you went wrong. Now don't make this note too long. Keep it as short as possible. The fact that it's handwritten will give an impression that you are being sincere, and the fact that it is short will create some curiosity in the mind of your ex. They begin to wonder what you're doing and who you're doing it with. Clever, eh?